when I joined Wall of Hope, I was given a statement that I believed in then, and I still believe strongly as part of Well of Hope today. It is as follows. In this community, I belong, I am accepted, and I am welcomed to contribute. I'm always excited about new members and people out there reaching out and helping others, watching the joy in people's faces as they see that other people are caring for them, that they're not out there alone, that there's hope. And that's part of our name, and that's part of what I believe as we reach out to the neighborhoods and the community, giving them hope, showing them that there is another way to experience life, and they can reach out and be a part of that.
The fact that it's founded on being inclusive, because that's not just good news for the LGBTQ community. That's good news for me. It means I'm included. And sometimes I'm not. So it means so much to me that we are founded on that decision to love. It means everything. And that's one of the reasons I chose Well of Hope and why I stay.
I don't think so. We really love Well of Hope. We're glad that Well of Hope is around and that we had a place that we could go to, especially after not having a great relationship with our last churches, especially after coming out and the fallout of all of that. It was nice to have a safe place that we could still participate in a very important part of our lives, which was,
I can think of so many people that will always come up and greet me, before we share the piece, but people who always ask me how I'm doing, and ask me questions about myself, because they know I'm new. They know that I have been on earth for a while, but they've just been very interested in me, and I really appreciate that.
Actually, Alyssa mentioned this. It was our very first Sunday at Well of Hope, and the capital campaign was just launching. And we both came from church work, so we were not scared away by a capital campaign. Like, whatever, we get it. Church has got to do it. But when at that time, Pastor Julie had asked everybody who was a part of essentially leadership or some sort of capacity in that way to stand up, and it was over half the congregation. Alyssa's like, yep, I want to be in a place like this, a place where everyone is involved.
It's an everyday attitude. It's not just on a Sunday attitude. Folks are in the neighborhoods, in the communities, serving others. Our motto, love all, serve all, is a very strong point that we live out in our daily life. That's what a faith community is about, is understanding that everybody is coming from a different direction, different set of priorities, different age groups. It's always a lot of fun to share.
The number one reason that Well of Hope is important to us is that it's our family. We don't have a lot of family in Colorado. Most of our family is from out of state, and we really value that community that Well of Hope has provided for us. Well of Hope is a place that we have felt accepted and loved, which isn't true of every church, and especially for Alyssa and I, not true of our previous churches. I mean, the environment of Well of Hope feels different. It feels like a community. It feels like when you walk in, people genuinely care. It's not just, oh, how are you? Okay, great, awesome, bye. The shiny faces that can go on. And of course, that's going to happen everywhere. But yeah, we feel seen and valued.
Taught a lot of people how to give and why to give. And the thing is that people make it all about money, but giving's about relationship. It's about my relationship with God. So when I give to Well of Hope, I'm showing God that I love Well of Hope and that I am willing to make sacrifices for Well of Hope. But it's also about my relationship with all of Well of Hope and the people and you and Michael. It's my way of saying I'm in relationship with you. And without giving, I don't know that I would feel that way. I might feel like I could just walk away at any time. But with giving, my presence at Well of Hope has roots.
The number one reason that we give to Well of Hope is just simply that we value what Well of Hope has provided for us, and we want to help support Well of Hope's ability to continue doing that, to continue fulfilling and living out their mission and vision, so that other people, especially in the Castle Rock community, but I mean, at large too, can feel God's love and acceptance through Well of Hope and the people of Well of Hope.
I've always believed that we are in a receiving grace situation with God, and God has given us our talents, our skill sets, and our treasures, our money, ability to make money, and it's our duty as child of God to give back. It's not all ours to begin with. It's been given us freely, and we should freely look at giving it back the same way.
Well of Hope is a worshiping community of the ELCA that is committed to being a light of hope, inclusion, and celebration to Castle Rock and beyond. We hope you will join us for worship Sundays at 9:30 at New Hope Presbyterian Church.